Hey guys, this is the Therapist Task Guide for Quality Standard. For this task, we do have to locate and obtain the special version of the LEDX in labs, and then we have to survive an extract and hand the item over to the therapist. So since we have to go into labs for this task, then you will require a labs access card, which can be bought directly from therapist level 4 or ref level 4, or you can always just buy it directly from the flea market if you don't have your traders leveled up. And labs cards can also be found in drawers or on your scav when you do spawn in, as well as on AI or player scavs, as well as on bosses as loot. And now as for where to find this Red LedX, here's a map of labs, and the spawn is going to be on the first floor of the main working area inside the dome on top of a yellow barrel. So my PMC is here on labs just outside the green keycard room on the top floor, and then the manager's office is going to be right here behind us. And if we do veer a little bit to our left, then directly in front of us, then you will see off in the distance the dome down on the main level. So we can start making our way over towards the dome, and once you do get in front of it, then you do want to go inside, and then the Red LedX is going to be on the back left side on top of a yellow barrel. And I will show you guys a picture of what it does look like when the task is active. And just that you guys know, at the time that I am making this video, there are several other spawns for this LedX, even including spawns on other maps such as Ultra Medical on Interchange, as well as the USEC camp on Woods. However, this is related to a bug which doesn't surprise me at all, since this almost always happens when BSG does implement a special modified item for a quest. It will almost always bug the spawns for the regular items, causing the modified item to sometimes spawn on unintended maps, like when the guitar pick for the Streets Task audio file was spawning on labs instead of the regular Veritas guitar pick sometimes. So basically what I'm saying is, at the moment, any LEDX spawn has the chance to be a Red LedX until they do patch it. So although this dome spawn is going to be the primary spawn location for this task, you can also find it in several other places all around labs, because like I said, anywhere that a LEDX can spawn is currently also a potential Red LedX spawn. So if you did want to try and attempt this task, now would honestly be the time to do so, especially if you do have some of the keycards. Then you can basically expedite your ability to find the items, since it does spawn frequently in the side room of green, which is where I ended up finding one of mine. It also does spawn frequently anywhere in the black room. It can spawn in the chairs of the yellow room or in the far right corner. It can potentially spawn in 4 different places in the violet room, including on the shelf, on the computer chair, on the computer keyboard, or on the floor. And in the red room, then it can potentially spawn in the bookshelf behind the desk or on the floor over in front of the desk by the cage. So since the release of this task, and while I was going to labs with this task active while using the keycards, I have actually found 3 Red LedXs myself in a single raid. And when you do pick up the Red LedX, it will go into your quest item inventory and not your real inventory, so just be aware of that. And also, once they do correct the bug and then the Red LedX is back to being solely in the dome, then because it is a task item, even if somebody does beat you to that spawn at the start of a raid, then you will still be able to get it, since it is going to be a client-side item instead of a general map loot item, which is server-side. So hopefully you guys did find this guide useful, and it does help you to complete this task. Thank you guys so much for watching my guide on this, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.